The $550 million Chinese-funded Teesta River project marks a major geopolitical shift in South Asia. In July 2024, Sheikh Hasina declared that while China was ready to fund the project, she preferred India to handle it. Just weeks later, student uprisings toppled her government and she fled to India. The interim government began courting China for the same project Hasina had reserved for India, showing Bangladesh's rapid strategic pivot from Delhi to Beijing. To understand why this project has become a geopolitical flashpoint, consider the geography. The Teesta River flows through the Siliguri Corridor, a narrow 27-kilometer strip connecting India's northeast to the mainland, making it one of Asia's most vulnerable choke points. Security expert Major General retired A&M Muniruzzaman told Prothom Alo that the area is extremely sensitive due to its location in the Siliguri Corridor. India doesn't want Chinese presence in that region. For India, Chinese involvement means potential encirclement. The project includes security infrastructure, police stations, coast guard facilities, and military camps along riverbanks that Bangladesh sees as flood protection, but India views as strategic positioning. Experts also question whether an interim government should make such strategic decisions without an elected mandate. For China, it's a strategic foothold in South Asia's most contested space. The project will be executed by Power Construction Corporation of China, a state-controlled entity specializing in project planning, construction, financing, and investment. Chinese Ambassador Yao Wen confirmed Beijing's interest at the National Press Club on July 29th. The 3-year construction timeline means Chinese infrastructure personnel and potentially workers will maintain a significant presence in India's most sensitive border area during this critical period. India faces a strategic trap of its own making. The 1983 temporary water sharing agreement allocated 39% of Teesta water to India and 36% to Bangladesh, but a permanent treaty never materialized. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee blocked the 2011 agreement during ex-Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's visit to Bangladesh. Water experts believe no matter what technical work China does on the Teesta project, water flow won't increase during dry seasons unless India cooperates. India controls the upstream flow but now risks Chinese infrastructure controlling downstream management. Foreign ministry officials in Dhaka initially advocated go-slow policies, acknowledging they received no information about Chinese loan requests. However, experts also say the 2011 water-sharing agreement with India didn't happen. Bangladesh has no alternative path. That's why the government is leaning toward China. The Teesta project's timing creates competing pressures on Bangladesh. While the US, India, and 12 other countries are trying to bring Bangladesh into the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework to counter China's Belt and Road Initiative, China is simultaneously pushing Bangladesh to join forums with Pakistan. Washington views Chinese infrastructure in the sensitive Siliguri Corridor as a major threat. It could give Beijing influence in a region that might isolate northeast India while weakening US efforts to build an Indo-Pacific coalition. For America, Bangladesh's decision on the Teesta project has become a key test of regional alignment. For Bangladesh, the project is about survival. 6 northern districts face a cruel cycle of devastating floods during monsoons and severe drought during dry seasons. As 2026 approaches, Bangladesh's choice will determine whether the Siliguri Corridor becomes a bridge for cooperation or a flashpoint for competition.